So today I'm going to be giving you guys just a quick little update about the channel and my plans for the summer and even beyond the summer of 2025. This little video will have a ton of information, a lot of valuable information about my plans that include non-mapping stuff, so make sure to watch the whole thing through. And if you guys are excited for what I'm going to be announcing soon, make sure to show some support for the channel. Super helpful as we're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. Anyway, let's talk about the summer. So I am now officially back from college. I'm done with my first year of college, and I will say, just for I guess additional information, I'm only going for 3 years, so I'm done with a third of my college journey. I lived on a dorm my entire first year with random roommates. I had 2 of them, which made recording extremely difficult. You guys already know all of this though. I've made this very well known on this channel. But now that's all over. It's done, and we will never have to go through something like that ever again on this channel because of multiple reasons. The most important one being that I will have my own place for my next year of college, meaning that I will have my computer set up, actually completely set up for once, down in an apartment where my college is, and I don't have to worry about random roommates. I'm not sharing a room with anybody. I'll have my own room. So basically YouTube becomes extremely easy. In fact, as easy as it is for me just normally when the next year of college starts, which is really nice. So we don't have to worry about me having to do any pre-recorded videos ever again, unless it's like a trip that I'm doing, but that rarely even happens. So yeah, no more pre-recorded videos. I'm really excited to say that. But yeah, that kind of leads me into my next point. The second thing that I want to get into is that the old background, which I'm going to start calling it that, which is behind me now, you know, with the shelf, the dresser, and the play button, that will be changing permanently soon. I'm moving into my new place in August, so video uploading and recording might be a little bit bumpy around that time, but as for June, July, August, the rest of May, it will be normal and good. Hopefully the quality improves soon. I'm still kind of getting resettled into just living at home and not, you know, having to go to college every day. So I will say that, you know, just give me a little bit more time maybe to readjust and allow for me to get fully back into YouTube. Right now I'm still kind of not 100% into it, more so trying to just enjoy not being in college anymore, which is also part of the reason why we're seeing the upload schedule this week being kind of weird. Posting on Tuesday and Thursday rather than Monday and Wednesday is, I don't think that's ever happened before. But I got caught up with some stuff yesterday. Wasn't able to make it home, record, and edit. So you're seeing this on Tuesday instead, which I'm sure it's fine for everybody. But now let's get into the more exciting things. Yeah, basically what I just did was recap, but now we're getting into the new stuff. So as you guys know, we have been doing 3 videos per week since March, I think we've done 9 Wixo mini movies, which is a lot, and it's also just recycled content, so there's really not even much value in posting those Wixo movies because you've already seen them. If you're caught up with the Civilization series, then the Wixo movies are completely useless to you. So I didn't really feel great about, you know, posting those on every Monday, but I really did want to start getting myself into a routine that was 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and that is exactly what it did. So even though those videos weren't really good, they still helped me get used to the fact that I'll be posting on Monday for the rest of the summer until August, and maybe even beyond that. I'm not too sure about what's going to be happening as far as uploads past August. We might go back to 2 videos a week, but that's a problem to worry about then, because right now we're going to be focusing in on 3 videos per week. And those Monday videos are not going to be like Wednesday videos. They're not going to be Wixo videos. No, those Monday videos will more than likely be kinds of content that I usually don't do on the main channel. So I'm thinking things like probably mapping games on Mondays. That will probably happen. We might branch off and do some non-mapping related stuff, non-history related stuff. Maybe just start to, you know, dip into some other forms of content without any, like, I guess, real risk of the channel being flipped by the algorithm, because I'll still be posting my normal amount of mapping videos on Wednesday and Saturday, but on Monday we'll just have something slightly different. So yeah, I'm always open to recommendations on what I should do for my content in general, but if you guys do have any recommendations for these Monday videos that will be coming up, feel free to leave them under any video, under any post, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just let me know what you would like to see on Mondays. Okay, so that's like the I guess the schedule part of the video down. Now I do want to kind of talk about another thing that I think should be addressed and maybe also be properly addressed. So the channel right now, it does have a Discord server, the Republic of Adizzian. I myself am not too active in that server anymore, but unfortunately the environment around that server has become not so great, and I will say not so friendly. So I'm going to be making a new Discord server very soon, and this server will not be like the old one. This server will be a lot more community centered rather than just being a general Discord server, which is what the current one is. Now, the current one isn't going anywhere. I don't plan on deleting it. I plan on keeping it and keeping it staffed. But I don't really, I mean, currently at least, I don't really have, I don't want to say I don't have any control over it because I own the server, but I don't really manage the server. So it's probably going to stay like that, where I'm not going to be talking in that server like I don't now, but it will still be the same way it is now, ran the same way, managed the same way. The new server that I will be creating for the community will be a fan server, not a general server, a fan server, which means it will be catered around making sure that all of its members are actually enjoying their time instead of whatever is happening now in the current server, which is not that. I also do believe that I want to have it kind of be like an RP-ish kind of server, because with mapping and history in general, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that, and I know that that kind of stuff is also very popular in not only my community but the entire mapping community. So there might be some kind of mock government in that Discord server, but honestly that's just the announcement of it for me, because outside of what I've told you so far, there's really nothing else that I have planned for that server as of now. So it's still like being brainstormed, I want to say, which means that it's not going to launch until probably June, but I will be giving you guys a ton more information on that Discord server when I have it. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it's going to be a lot better than whatever the current thing is, because the current thing is not good at all. All right, and then our final thing to really cover, I thought there would be a lot more, but I guess not. I have a special event planned. I don't know if I want to call it an event, but I have something planned that I haven't done in probably 2 years, and that is a daily upload week schedule. I hinted at this at the end of the last video. I don't think a lot of people picked up on it, which is concerning. Are you guys not watching the entire video? I mean, surely, right? Anyway, yeah, daily upload week. I'm saying that very like cautiously because I haven't done one of those in a long time, and I don't know if I'm ready to do one of those. So looking at it and thinking about it now, this daily upload week thing probably will be happening the first week of June, so it might launch alongside of the new Discord server. So it's not going to be the week of the 25th to the 31st of May. It will probably be the 1st of June to the 7th of June, and that gives me a lot of time to record those videos. And I'm going to be honest with you, originally I thought about doing a Wixo week, which would be just 7 straight days of Wixo content, but I do understand that not everybody in this fan base is, you know, a Wixo watcher. Some people do enjoy the Wednesday videos, which I missed one last week. But I figured that if I did that, then that's probably not fair to everybody. So I won't be doing that, even though that would be pretty fun for the people that do like that series. But yeah, expect that around the first week of June. If I make any changes to anything that I've said in this video, then you can see those changes in the community tab. And if you aren't like caught up with the community tab at all, then make sure you are, because I also post a lot of things there. But yeah, that's really all that I wanted to cover. We got 3 videos a week, Monday videos that will be different from the normal mapping videos, new Discord server, which will probably be launching around June, early June, during the daily upload week, which is also the 3rd thing, the daily upload week, which will be happening around the 1st week of June, I think. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to tell you. So I'm back home now. This is cool. Got my actual recording set up. So I guess I'll say that when I was in college, I didn't have a recording setup at all. My first semester in, it was a little bit easier to record because there was more opportunities for me to be alone in the room to record, because I only had 5 classes and I had Tuesdays and Thursdays off, so I could do whatever I wanted on those days. But still, it was really hard to record. There was some ample free time, which is why you saw a few videos recorded in the dorm room with a different background. But ultimately, I decided to just go home on my breaks and do just, you know, 10 to 15 videos, sometimes less than that, depending on how often I was getting a break. But then spring semester came, I was taking 1 additional class, so it was at 6 classes, and I had a class every single day, Monday through Friday, which means that there was absolutely no time for me to record. But that was okay, because I did a whole quarter, actually close to a half a year's worth of videos in 2 recording sessions. That was fun. Okay, so it was actually it was late January to early May. So about 4 or 5 months. In 2 recording sessions, 2 pre-recording sessions. That was horrible. But like I said at the beginning of the video, we don't have to do that ever again. My background is a little bit cluttered. There's like clothes and stuff, and like you guys have really never seen the shelf. It's just a bunch of Lego sets because I'm a nerd. But there's like a box up there. Yeah, I need to tidy up my room. It's a mess right now, but that's what happens when you move back into home. So I feel like there was a lot more that I needed to talk about, but honestly, I can't think if there was actually anything. So thank you guys so much for your support during the first 5 months of this year. It's been pretty hard for me to get these recordings out in a quality that I find good enough. I've really been proud of the videos since I started college, and I figured that, you know, going to college, I knew that that was going to impact YouTube, and it has. I don't know if it's impacted it as bad as I thought it would have, which is good, but it's definitely impacted it in some way. But I'm hoping me having my own place soon will kind of eliminate any kind of factor that has, and it will kind of maybe go back to how it was when I was going to like high school and stuff, where I could just come home, record a video without worrying about that and having any stress. So we will be returning to that kind of period. We're done probably ever talking about college as much as I talk about it on this channel, because I definitely didn't talk about school as much as I talked about college. So I'm hoping it kind of goes back to how that was. All right, I'm ending the video now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, which will be on Thursday, not Wednesday. And of course, thank you to all our super fans. This includes CTG on YT, Geeksco, Euroball, Serminator, Augusto, King Cheese, A Norwegian, RS, Gail Martinez, Australian Geo Guy, America and Canada and UK, Zaylance, Lazo Does Nothing, Freezioi, Laser Taze, Nevada Garbage Trucks, Pablo Sigma Cat, Death Strider X, Hammer Toad 45, and DW Cool Dude. Once again, thank you guys.